Hello students, I am Neeta Upadhyay and I am going to teach you work and energy with its part 1. Students, in everyday life when you do something and when it is asked what are you doing, you say that I am doing work. Okay, like if you are working on the laptop, you say that if your mother asks what are you doing, you will say that I am working on my laptop. That means you are working. If you are reading something, you say that I am reading or I am doing work. You're drawing, that time also you say that. So we in our everyday life we use this word work in this sense. That is, when you do something, you say that I am doing work. But students, this work word has some other meaning in physics. Like the physics concept of work is totally different. For example, let's see this. This is a block, okay, and if a person wants to push it, so or if the person want to move it, he will exert force. That is, for imagine he exerts force of 12 newton on this block. Now what will happen? The block will move and the displacement takes place, or the distance covered by the block would be 5 meter. Okay, that means the block was first at rest, then the force was applied, and that force causes the displacement. Okay, so this is called work in physics. Work done is the constant force multiplied by the distance moved in the direction of force. Here, the force was applied and the displacement was taking place. That means the object has moved, has covered a distance in the direction of force. Same direction, you can see that. When such thing happens, then only work is done in physics. Okay, if there is no movement, there is no work done. That's why when you are reading book, you are not working according to physics or according to science. When you are writing, you are not moving, that means you are not doing work. Okay, so it is important that two things are important. Force should be applied and that force should cause displacement, or the object should move. If the force is applied but the object is not moving, then also no work is done. It is a zero work. Okay, now we will discuss about the units. In short, I am discussing, I will discuss in detail afterwards, but in short you remember that, so what mathematical formula you will get for work? It is represented by W. F, force F, and distance into S. Here you can use the word distance or you can use the word displacement. So F, you know that Newton, and S is meter unit, and Newton meter is represented by joule. Joule, joule, which you can write as capital J. It is denoted. Now why it is given joule, we will discuss later on. But before that, you understand what is work according to physics. Work is done if the force is applied and that force causes displacement. So you will get the formula is F into S. The amount of work done depends on two things, students. Amount of force exerted and the distance over which the force is applied. These two conditions are very much important. The two factors to keep in mind when deciding when work is being done. Something has to move. It is compulsory that something has to move, then only work is done. And the motion must be in the direction of the applied force. When the motion is in the direction of applied force, the work done is called positive work. Okay. So these two things are very much important, students. So you should always understand when force is exerted, it should cause the object to the object should be displaced. Okay. So from our daily life, the word work, the meaning of work is totally different from the concept of physics. So let's move on, students. Work done. When is work done? Object moves in the direction of force. You can see here. A person is there writing with the pencil. The force is exerted towards the right side and the pencil is moving also. The line is also moving, formed or drawn in the right to the right. No work done. You can see here a person is lifting the weight. His applied the force. Force is applied in the upward direction. You can see that. He has held the weight, but there is no movement. So here one condition is fulfilled. Force is applied, but no motion is there. So here again no work is done. Same way, a weightlifter lifts a barbell over his head. Now from down, the weightlifter is lifting up. Here the force is in the upward direction. And here the weight was first at the ground, on the ground, students. Now from there he is lifting up. When he is lifting up, he is applying force in the upward direction and the weight is also lifted up in the same direction of the force. So here we can say that the work is been done. Yes, the motion and the force are in the same direction. That is positive work. Now, once the barbell is over, now he has come to this position. Here now what? Now if you want to calculate the work done, first two stages were there. From down he has lifted the barbell and then he has done the work because there was force applied and the displaced and the object also moved. But now you can see that he has only lifted it. He is holding the barbell for 3 seconds. Now if at this position we have to calculate the work done, the work done is 0, students. Why? Because there is no motion. There is no motion at this point. So here work done is 0. There is no work done. So these two cases we can find out. At every stage we can find out. If anything happens at that stage we can find out that work is done or not by only finding out that force is applied and that force is causing any motion or not. Another example of no work done. Same, now see here. This all I will explain you in detail, students, but in short I will explain that when is no work done or you can say 0 work. Now here a person is there and he is holding a block or you can say anything he is holding, a load, anything he is holding in his hand, and you can see he is applying force in the upward direction. When anything you hold, students, you are lifting, you are keeping it hold, you are holding that, and that means the force is applied in the upward direction. And while holding this box, the person is walking. So his direction of motion is to the right side, and this force you can see it is in the upward direction. So what can you see that it is perpendicular? If we will draw a line, if we'll extend a line here, students, and this line also you will join here, you will get 90-degree here. That means the force direction and the direction of motion are perpendicular to each other, and in this case, students, it is 0 work done. So it is clear to you that force should be applied in the displacement should be in the same direction of the force. So here again no work is done. Now why it is, when it is perpendicular, why no work is done, that I will explain you in detail. But this is in short, I will explain you in detail why it is zero work. Okay, by calculations I will explain you. Now, so here perpendicular is there, the direction of force and displacement are perpendicular to each other, and therefore no work is done. Here, although the man move, but his direction of motion is perpendicular to the force applied, so no work is done by the force applied. Okay, so don't get confused. You will say that there is motion, but here we have to see the direction. So very much important that the force should be applied, there should be motion, but you have to understand that force and displacement should be in the same direction. Then only work is done, or you can say that that work is positive. This work can be calculated and you will get a zero work. I will explain you it later. Now, work is done by a force when the object it acts on moves. No work is done by pushing against a stationary wall. You can see a person is pushing the wall. He is applying the force, but the wall is not moving. That means he is applying force on the wall, but there is no motion of the wall. So here no work done. Here work is done. The person is throwing the ball. Here he is applying the force in the right side, and the ball is also moving towards the right. So work is done throwing a ball because the ball moves while being pushed. Now student, this one, same wall example. A person is applying force. You can see the arrow. And the force exerted by man on the wall does no work. A person pushing on wall does no work because the wall does not move. So you have to understand student, when is work done and when is work not done. So let us understand. And work is done when force is applied and it causes displacement, and the direction of force and displacement should be same. Okay. Now you can see here, let us identify students. Direction of force, a girl is there, she is pushing the box to the right, and the box is also moving to the right, and there is displacement. Force and direction are both are in the same direction, so here work is done. Okay, yes, it is written. Next you can see here the girl is applying force on the bag. She is applying force on the bag. She is holding the bag, but that means the force is in the upward direction, and she is walking to the right. So here perpendicular is there. Okay, perpendicular. So no work is done. Now you can see she is applying the force on this mm, luggage. She's there, she's holding something like bag and something, and she is lifting the bag in the upward direction, and displacement is also there in the upward direction. So here both directions are same, so work is done, motion is also there. Now here this example also I have given. She is holding the box, so force is in the upward direction, and she is walking, so motion is in the uh, right side. So here it is perpendicular. If you draw a line like this, it is perpendicular, so no work done. So I hope that students you are understanding when is work done, and the work is when is work done and when there is zero work done. Okay, like this you can think of many examples in your everyday life, and you can understand what is the concept of work in physics. Thank you students. I hope that you understood. Thank you and take care.